Mac, I'd love to go to you. I'm really impressed by just your rise in Web3 and NFTs, and I've been following it since the early Clubhouse days. And I remember connecting in those early days and really seeing you wear so many different hats in the space, and see you and kind of be able to watch that journey has been really cool. And I would love to hear your thoughts and your advice for those who are thinking about entering Web3 and trying to find their own place in this new space. Like, what advice might you have for them based on the insights from your own experience?
The way that I now suggest for people to approach the NFT space is to bring a problem to the table, because there's so many advantages when you approach it this way. I think the true value of the NFT space is impact work, right? And it's the ability to leverage these tools to solve real world problems in a real way with real capital. So if you do a good job of positioning yourself, building community, building a team, and executing, you can take a couple $1 million and pour it into something you give a shit about, right? So I recommend that you approach it by bringing a problem to the table, because one of the most important parts of being successful in this space is building a community that you can galvanize around a particular idea. So if you just come in wanting to sell a product, you're gonna have people who are interested in this product. But if you come into this space thinking about a problem you're trying to solve using a product, people are not as drawn to the idea of buying the product as much as they are supporting the idea behind why the product exists, right? So you have this opportunity to more so bond with people who have a shared pain point, right? You think about, it could be anything from, I want to make work so that I can continue to make work, or I want to solve world hunger. Anywhere in between those two things exists this space for you to speak really passionately about a thing you care about. And it's really, really easy to find people who want to help. So then this sort of problem or conundrum of funding and paying people and building a team become a lot less required, because the people who are jumping up to help you are happy to help for free. I have a list of 325 people, and I have one specific question in this type form that I put together that asks about compensation, because I want to know, in the middle of a global pandemic, what do you need? Are you happy to volunteer for now? Do you want to work for token? Do you need to be paid a salary? And a third of these 325 people are happy to volunteer because they want to also solve the problem that I'm trying to solve, right? And so the idea that you need to incentivize people or pay people, while I am fully of the mind that coming from freelance, you should be paying everybody all the time, you realize that you can tap into some sweat equity to start, because you're building around a shared pain point. So you bring that problem to the table and build in public. You talk about it as much as you can. You meet people and you commune around this idea. And the passion that you have for it comes through so clearly that you find people who want to help. And a lot of these people don't want anything in return but to solve this problem.
Give it up for Mac, yeah. Really, really, really valuable insights there. Appreciate that.